to her husband's? Well, now we found a husband who loves to clean the house. The award that he's getting for it. To cancel doesn't always cost sister company AOL.
That AOL catchphrase,
"You've got mail,"
has been temporarily eclipsed by
cancel the account.
Bronx resident Vincent Ferrari had heard so many tales about how hard AOL supposedly makes it to cancel your account that when he went to cancel his, he recorded the call.
I don't know how to make it any clearer.
Last month was 545 hours of usage.
I don't know how to make this any clearer, so I'm just going to say it one last time. Cancel the account.
Well,
please.
Explain to me why.
I'm not explaining anything to you. Cancel the account.
Well, what's the matter, Vince? I mean, I'm just trying to help here.
Vincent posted the call to his own blog, Insignificant Thoughts, and sent it to other websites.
I think it touched a nerve with people. I mean, everybody apparently knew this was going on, but nobody had ever taped it before.
It took Vincent a total of 21 minutes to cancel his account. The highlight was the 4 or 5 minutes he spent with a customer service rep who identified himself as John.
I mean, is there a problem with the software itself?
No, I don't use it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I just don't need it anymore.
Eventually, things escalated.
So I don't know what anybody's done to you, Vincent, but this is kind
You're
of...
annoying the out of me. That's what you're doing to me. Cancel the account, please.
Okay, and that goes both ways, my friend.
What was your favorite part of the call?
Favorite part was definitely when he asked to speak to my dad.
Is your dad there?
My dad?
I'm 30 years old, the account's in my name, the card's in my name, and there he is going, "Oh yeah, can I speak to your dad?" It's like, come on, man, my dad?
As the recorded call generated news coverage and countless emails, Vincent got a personal call and a written apology from AOL, CNN's sister company. We have zero tolerance for customer care incidents like this. Deeply regrettable and also absolutely inexcusable. AOL says John is no longer with the company. The guy got fired. Do you feel bad?
You never want to be the reason a guy lost his job, but in the end, I wasn't the reason he got fired. He was the reason he got fired.
And all those emails sent to Vincent's blog by folks angry at AOL, the head of corporate communications said they're being sent to service reps marked required summer reading. Vincent says that though AOL brass were sure nice to him, they must hate you, though.
I'm thinking right now I'm probably on a dartboard in his office.
Jeannie Moe, CNN, New York.
20 minutes to cancel. Well, at least he got it done. Well, you know how some car dealers are offering free gas as an incentive to get you to buy a new car? Now, an airplane maker in Oregon is trying the same thing. Columbia Aircraft Manufacturing in Oregon is offering as much as $25,000 in free fuel if you buy one of their planes. Here's a picture from the company's website. Yeah, their planes cost around $500,000, but the company says with fuel prices so high, every penny counts, even for people who can afford a plane. Check it out. One husband won a plasma TV and a grill for cleaning the house. Joel Molnar was named Mr. Good Housekeeping by Good Housekeeping magazine. His wife, Sarah, entered him in the contest, and she says that her husband's not a neat freak, that he enjoys cleaning. Oh, really? Well, Molnar says that the guys at work, sure, they've been kidding him about his Mr. Good Housekeeping title. Dying of a broken heart is a cliche. It's heard in dozens of sad love songs. But could it be medically possible? Meet a woman who has what doctors call broken heart syndrome.
Headline News went looking for a regular guy.
I'm going to confess right now, I'm attracted to hot women.
We found Glenn Beck.
For some people, a broken heart has nothing to do with romance. Dr. Sanjay Gupta reports that there is a serious condition that confirms our emotion and our hearts are deeply connected.
2 years ago, Karen and Denny Schillings took a family trip on a pontoon boat, much like this one in the Baltimore Harbor.
Suddenly, we're all under the water and under the boat.
Karen thrashed below the murky water, under the boat, struggling to reach the surface. Denny had already reached the surface, but no sign of the Schillings' daughter, Corinne, and her boyfriend, Andrew. Karen and Denny Schillings were rescued, and Karen treated for hypothermia at Johns Hopkins.
Then later in the evening, Denny came back in to tell me that they had called off the efforts that night to find Andrew and Corinne. Not too long after that is when the chest pain started.
Karen's first thought? I'm having a heart attack.
When it comes to chest pain, numbness down the arm, as physicians, that's the one thing that you sort of immediately react to, because that's a heart attack.
That's right.
Exactly.
But they were saying, sounds like a heart attack, looks like a heart attack, but not a heart attack.
I knew something wasn't going right, that something was happening that they hadn't seen before.
What they were seeing was called broken heart syndrome.
A person can come in with all the same signs and symptoms of a heart attack, but unlike a heart attack where there's permanent damage done to the heart muscle, with broken heart syndrome you really have a temporary dysfunction of the heart muscle.
It's caused by a sudden stress or trauma, and unlike a traditional heart attack, people with broken heart syndrome have no evidence of heart disease. Dr. Elon Wittstein was a consulting physician on Karen Schilling's case.
She experienced stress perhaps on multiple levels. The physical stress of being under water, being in freezing cold temperature, the absolute fear of trying to survive the drowning episode.
Cases like Karen's illustrate the profound impact that the brain and emotions can have on the heart.
We know that there is clearly a link between emotions, emotional stability, and well-being.
Karen has not had any heart problems, any episodes whatsoever, since Corinne's funeral.
There are a lot of things about this that maybe have changed my perspective on life. I'm happy that Corinne and Andrew are together, because that's what they wanted, so that's a good thing. Also, the idea that I should live my life now to make Corinne proud, and that's what I've tried to do.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta, CNN, reporting.
To give you an idea of how long Roger Clemens has pitched in the majors, all you have to do is look at the opposing pitcher from last night's game, Francisco Liriano of the Minnesota Twins. Liriano was in diapers when Clemens began his career. Just 7 months old. That's it, a pup. A record crowd at Minute Maid Park saw Clemens take the hill in Houston. The Rocket threw exactly 100 pitches. You think he wants this one back? I bet yes would be the answer. RBI double that he gives up there, scores a first run off the future Hall of Famer. Clemens didn't get much run support, but of course Clemens can show he still has hustle in that 43-year-old body, finishing up strong the double play. His performance in the minors, of course, earned fans free meals and wiper fluid, but on this night, he would end up getting the loss. In case you missed it, Devil Rays mascot dancing around, but the guy standing there is spraying the area with humor be gone. Come on, guy, crack a smile. St. Louis's Anthony Reyes has a no-hitter going in the 7th. He gave up 1 hit. There it is. Jim Thome, solo blast in the White Sox 1-0 win over the Cardinals. Tough break for him. Padres and Rangers. Rod Barajas. Foul ball, goes into the stands, takes a bounce. Look at the guy right there, barehanded, didn't even drop a nacho. The Rangers dropped the Padres 5-3. Here's something you never see in baseball. Baltimore's Todd Williams wants to intentionally walk Miguel Cabrera, but Cabrera doesn't want to be intentionally walked. In fact, he wants to hit. He swings away and knocks home a run. Florida ends up winning 8-5 in extras. That's a look at sports. I'm Will Selva. Robin, have a wonderful weekend.
You are Will Selva.
That I am, and you're not. And you're not, Robin.
Thank you. You have a good weekend, too, in your starts. Here is one creepy case of voyeurism. How police say that a parking valet wound up under a woman's bed.
Introducing the new Northstar V8-equipped GTS. Cadillac, breakthrough.
Homeowners, want to get cash and simplify your bills? Ask about a combo loan from Countrywide. It's a refi that you could use to combine your first mortgage, your second mortgage, your car loan, and all your high-rate credit card debt into one easy loan with one low monthly payment. It could save you hundreds every month. Call America's #1 home loan lender now and ask for a combo loan. No one can do what Countrywide can. Apply now.
Call 1-800-642-1701. When you're smiling.
What separates one copier company from another? Satisfaction. Kia Sarah, #1 in overall customer satisfaction according to J.D. Power and Associates. That's people-friendly, only from Kia Sarah.
Summer Radiance isn't just for summer anymore.
Get healthy color that lasts with new Aveeno Continuous Radiance. This unique body lotion with a subtle color booster enhances natural skin tone.
Get summer radiant skin anytime.
New Aveeno Continuous Radiance.
Headline News takes you on tour with the show you must see. Glenn Beck's Midlife Crisis Tour, Headline News Prime, tonight, 7 and 9.
Murder mystery in the Oregon woods. 2 local teachers and their dog found slain. We analyze the clues left behind.
Nancy Grace, Headline Prime, tonight, 8 Eastern.
47 minutes past the hour. Welcome back. Hi, for just now wiping the sleep from your eyes and joining us. I'm Robin Meade. And in the news today, we're learning more about an alleged homegrown terror plot. CNN has a copy of an indictment saying one of the suspects arrested in raids in Miami and Atlanta told an undercover federal agent that he wanted to wage war against the United States. It says that this alleged plot targeted Chicago's Sears Tower and offices in Miami. More details are expected at Attorney General Alberto Gonzalez's news conference at 10:30 Eastern. The Pentagon has successfully tested an interceptor rocket designed to knock down missiles. The Missile Defense Agency says the rocket fired from a U.S. warship hit the missile about 250 miles off the Hawaii island of Kauai. It is the 7th successful test in 8 tries. Now, the agency says the test was scheduled for months and was not prompted by North Korea's suspected plans for a long-range missile test. Some disturbing images from Wichita, Kansas. A basketball player punching his opponent unconscious. It's all caught on home video, and it happened back in March. The victim's father now wants criminal charges filed, but the DA is not commenting because both boys are minors. My word. An admitted voyeur in Washington, D.C. who hid under a woman's bed is going to prison for more than 3 years. Police say that he had set up a camera aimed at her bed and then crawled under her bed. Her friend found him. Investigators think that he'd been there for 2 days, and the deal was basically he was a parking valet, and then police say had the key copied. Thousands of auto workers have a big decision to make by the end of this day. Carrie Lee now is in the studio today, by the way, with more on what it means for them, the workers, and for the UAW.
That's right, Robin. This is a very big deal. We're talking about General Motors, and this is one of the biggest employee buyout programs in corporate history. About 37,000 hourly workers have so far accepted offers from GM and its auto supplier Delphi, 28,000 from GM alone. The other union workers have to decide by today whether to stay with the company, retire early, or take up to $140,000 and leave their jobs. Now, UAW officials estimate about 30,000 workers will end up leaving, and that means GM would reach its goal of shedding that many jobs 2 years early. GM would also cut about $3 billion a year in annual payroll costs, and that's the whole point, to save money. Now, separately here, health insurer Aetna is rejecting Merck's price break on Zocor, its big cholesterol drug. Instead, Aetna will buy a discounted generic version from Teva Pharmaceutical. Aetna says despite Merck's discount, patients will still pay more out of pocket for the branded drug. Merck's patent on Zocor does expire today. And just the fact that Merck is willing to lower its price just as generics can hit the market really signals that big drug companies have to be more aggressive when it comes to protecting their market share. Robin, usually generics come out and then it takes a little while for the prices to come down, but Merck lowering prices right out of the gate to try to stay competitive.
All right. Thank you so much, Carrie. And
sure.
It's good to have you here
You
with
as
us
well.
today.
Okay, see you soon.
All right, safe travels
Bye.
to her. Get this, a group of 4th and 5th graders from a low-income Brooklyn neighborhood pulled off an upset at New York City's Ballroom Championship. They beat 91 other schools, even though they'd never competed in ballroom dance before. Well, the championship gained international fame after it was portrayed in movies Mad Hat Ballroom and Take the Lead with Antonio Banderas. Nice job, kids. Well, check it out. One husband won a plasma TV and a grill for cleaning the house. Well, Joel Molnar was named Mr. Good Housekeeping by Good Housekeeping magazine. His wife, Sarah, entered him in that contest. She says her husband's no neat freak, but he enjoys cleaning. Well, Molnar says, sure, the guys at work have been giving me a hard time about Mr. Good Housekeeping title. Adam Sandler is clicking his way to the box office this weekend. Going to tell you what the critics say about his new movie called Click.
Once Fajita commits to the major bulk of the funds.
At the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
At Sandals, having the time of your life means having everything you've ever dreamed of. But most of all, it's having the time together. This June, get up to 50% off depending on time of travel. Call 1-800-SANDALS or visit our website.
With a 5-star crash safety rating, the smooth-riding Mercedes-Benz M-Class is safe no matter where you sit. The Mercedes-Benz Summer Event. See your local authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for a great lease offer on a 2006 ML350.
Whatever the season, when a storm gathers, so do we. The State Farm Catastrophe Team. A full-time force of 2,500 people whose only mission is to be there in times of crisis. Working with local State Farm agents to bring help and hope to more people than any other company. And we'll be there for you, too.
Because financial solutions have no borders or boundaries, UBS operates in only 2 locations. Everywhere. And right next to you. You and us. UBS.
Adam Sandler has a new comedy coming out this week, and it's called Click. Shannon's in for Adriana, and she has the details about what people are saying. Is it worth our time?
It may or may not be. You might want to click it off, because the jokes, they might not be funny.
Okay.
According to what the critics are saying. Thanks, Robin. Adam Sandler hopes audiences click with his latest comedy this weekend. Sandler plays a middle-class workaholic who acquires this magical remote control, and it enables him to control his life. He can pause it, he can rewind it, fast forward through it. Sounds pretty cool, actually, doesn't it? Now, the critics are saying this comedy is only remotely funny. Well, maybe this is more your speed. Waist Deep stars Tyrese Gibson as an ex-con who's forced back into crime in order to rescue his son, who's been taken hostage. Reviews are mixed for this gritty gangster thriller. Some say Waist Deep has heart. Others say it's a waste of your time. Well, 2 people who I think it's fair to say won't be going to the movies this weekend, actress Nicole Kidman and country crooner Keith Urban. They're getting married in Sydney, Australia, Nicole Kidman's hometown. On Sunday, home city, I should say, it's a little bigger than a town. Yesterday, Kidman took time out from the wedding preps to take her two kids to a children's hospital to meet with patients there. And Kidman has reportedly asked wedding guests to make donations to charity instead of buying gifts for the couple. All right, well, the boss is back on tour. Bruce Springsteen's performing almost exclusively from his new album. It's called We Shall Overcome, the Seeger Sessions. It's a tribute to folk hero Pete Seeger. And CNN Soledad O'Brien caught up with Springsteen before he hit the stage at Madison Square Garden last night. And she asked him whether, like his last CD, there's a political bent on this new album.
I always sort of I like that to be an organic part of what I'm doing. I think because I always search those in trying to explain the world and the times to myself. I search those elements out in the music that I like, and so it wouldn't. I mean, a Pete Seeger record without politics in it wouldn't feel right.
Brucey Baby, he performs in his hometown in New Jersey this weekend, by the way. Now, could it be, Robin Meade, crying time for Justin Timberlake?
Again?
Well, there's word that he and his girlfriend, Cameron Diaz, have split up The latest Hollywood couple to hit Splitsville, but maybe Timberlake won't actually be crying a river after all because he reportedly dumped her. And Cameron Diaz is said to be absolutely devastated. Apparently, he's going off on his world tour soon because he has an album coming out. And the word is he just wanted to be free.
You know, it's gotta hurt no matter who dumped who when you're in the public spotlight like that.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And I was like, how are you? How are you doing?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Now, there are going to be all the stories about how Cameron Diaz's life is falling apart.
Right.
She wants a family, she wants kids, and she's lost the man.
How long have they been together?
3 years.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. All right, thank you. Good to have you with us today.
See you soon.
All right. We're about to learn a lot more about the terror arrest going on in Miami. Mike Alano, Sophia Choi in the next show.
Yeah, Attorney General Alberto Gonzalez can have a live press conference at 10:30. We're going to take that for you. We're also going to take it to Chicago. How are the people there dealing with these kind of fears? Sends a chill up yours and my spine. Imagine that. Have a good day.
Who cares if it's a Republican or a Democrat in the White House or in Congress? I'd like to fire all of them and put people who have common sense in there. Here's an idea. Do the job.
Glenn Beck, tonight at 7 and 9 on Headline News Prime.
It's about right and wrong.
We already work at 5 nights a week, but you think Lady Justice takes off weekends? No way. We work the justice system now on weekends. Me and you, Saturday and Sunday night.
Nancy Grace, 7 nights a week, 8 and 10 Eastern, only on Headline News Prime.
There's a street called entertainment that never slows down. A road called news, where every twist and turn matters. They meet at the only entertainment news show with attitude. Showbiz Tonight, Headline Prime, tonight, 11 Eastern.
CNN presents An Hour with Angelina. From the birth of her daughter Shiloh
Just wanted to hear her cry.
to her greatest challenge, Anderson Cooper gets personal. CNN presents Angelina, Saturday and Sunday night, 8 Eastern.
CNN Headline News, 24/7.
All right, guys, keep your eyes open. You don't know what you're gonna see. If you look to your right, you'll see a tropical rainforest, huh? Lucky day. To your left, a scantily clad native. Kung Pao.
There's no substitute for a real vacation. So call now to apply for the City Advantage card, and you'll be on a fantastic vacation in no time. That's because every dollar you spend on purchases earns you one American Airlines Advantage mile, with no blackout dates.
We're seeing all sorts of things on this safari, kids.
Plus, you'll earn 15,000 Advantage bonus miles. So call now, 1-877-FLY-4900 to get started. You'll even get a free companion certificate with ticket purchase, all with no annual fee for 12 months.
Oh, kids, look! Caribou!
The City Advantage card. Turn everyday purchases into a real vacation.
Hey, look! A zebra!
Call City now to apply.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Sophia Choi, and today for Christy Paul.
And I'm Michael Alano. Here's who's topping the news right now. We should find out more about those raids on an alleged terrorist cell in Miami. Attorney General Alberto Gonzalez scheduled to brief reporters in Washington in about 30 minutes. We'll bring that to you. U.S. Attorney in Miami is also giving a briefing this morning as well. Law enforcement expert Mike Brooks will join us to tell us more about the 7 people arrested in these raids.
Authorities say the Sears Tower in Chicago was among the possible targets in that alleged terror plot. Ironically, Vice President Dick Cheney will be in the Windy City today for an economic speech and a fundraiser. No connection, though, between Cheney's visit and the alleged terrorist cell has been made.
Terrorism concerns won't keep Shaq and company from celebrating today. The mayor's office says the massive rallying parade to honor the Miami Heat's NBA championship will go ahead as planned. As many as 200,000 people are expected to attend. FBI Director Robert Mueller says arrests and searches in the Miami terror investigation should wrap up this morning. Some of the 7 people already in custody will make an initial court appearance in Miami this afternoon.
Yeah, we're waiting to get more details on the probe from those morning briefings. Now, here's what we do know so far. The FBI raided a warehouse in Miami yesterday after an undercover agent posing as an al-Qaeda operative infiltrated that group. Authorities say there was evidence they were in the early stages of planning attacks against a number of buildings, including FBI offices in Miami and the Sears Tower in Chicago. No weapons or bomb-making materials, though, were found. 6 people were taken into custody. The 7th had been arrested ahead of those raids. Area residents described the suspects' actions.
All you could do is just see their eyes.
And they had the whole head wrapped up, just their eyes showing. And like they standing guard, one here, one there, like soldiers, you know? Very quiet.
They talk to nobody. They would nod their head. They say, some of the people say they speak to them and they just nod their head.